Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Bridgewater Triangle Paranormal Investigators. Tonight we are here at Stonehill College, and before it was Stonehill College it was known as the Stonehill House, that was constructed in the early 1900s by the Ames family, who are actually related to Oliver Ames, who used to own Borderland State Park in northeastern Massachusetts. And Fredrick Ames Jr. had a passion for flying and had an airfield known as Skyhawk Airfield right here on this property. And unfortunately on November 6, 1932, Fredrick had lost control of his airplane and he crashed in Randolph, causing him to lose his life at the age of only 27 years old. Now, students here on campus claim on the anniversary of Fredrick's death, they see a strange mist coming from the Ames Pond over here that we're about to head over to. So I'm thinking maybe his spirit dwells here because he loved the airfield, he loved flying so much maybe.
That's my guess.
Now, it's been said that this place is built on a burial ground, but there's been no records really to show of any kind of gravestones or graveyard here originally. So this is the pond where supposedly people have seen a strange mist coming from it on the anniversary of Fredrick Ames Jr.'s death. Very strange. Fredrick, was that you? So this is part of the Skyhawk Airfield over here. And they said that you can still see some remains of tie-downs. I don't see any yet. I understand this was your airfield. You had a passion for flying. Is your presence with us right now? How often did you fly your plane? Do you wish for me to stop asking questions? So we are in the creepy woods behind the airfield. That's weird. Look at this.
Oh, shit.
So this meter just went off right here. Let's grab the spirit box.
Are you here with us? Would you like to speak with us?
You can have any conversation you want with us. How about that? The meter just went off again.
57 even.
Can you give me a sign that you're here? Can you touch me? Can you tell me your name? Are you Fredrick? Are you Oliver Ames? Mr. Ames? I want to communicate with you. Can you tell me what it is that you need or what you want? Are you a good spirit or a bad one? I get the feeling that something's behind me.
I know, it's getting that feeling too that there's something in front of me.
So we're just going to walk down this trail with the meter out. Hopefully we'll catch something and the meter will go off. The tree with the creepy cross. So it was right here where the meter went off. Paul thinks it's a bad omen.
It is, I'm telling you. That's not good.
It was right here too where the meter went off the first time.
Why isn't it going off now?
I don't know why it's not going off now. Maybe it's gone.
It's possible. It caught me by surprise too. I didn't expect that at all. Then when it went off, I freaking jumped like, whoa.
So according to Google, Fredrick Ames Jr.'s gravesite is right actually down the street. So what do you say we head down there and try to make contact with him?
Worse for me.
Try to find out what's so special about Stonehill College besides the fact that his favorite airfield is over here.
We'll find that out in a moment, hopefully.
So let's take a drive down the street then and check it out. So we are driving from northeastern to this gravesite. So I guess the cemetery's over here. Well, I found the tombstone of Oliver Ames. So Fredrick Ames, it's got to be around here somewhere. So the Ames family was pretty big. We're still trying to find Fredrick Ames.
The easy way, go get your Ouija board.
Alright, I found it. Fredrick Lothrop Ames. Born May 1st, 1905, died November 6, 1932. Fredrick, are you here with us tonight? We were just over at Stonehill College.
Yep.
Is that you?
Fredrick, can you speak with us? Can you communicate with us?
What was so special about Stonehill? Can you tell me your experiences with flying planes?
He was only, what, 27?
He was 27
and a half.
Yeah, when he passed away
Wow.
in the plane crash. I'm sorry about your plane crash. Can you tell me what your life was like? I know you were very wealthy. The whole entire Ames family was very wealthy. Being up in the sky must have been beautiful. I've flown a couple times myself. Okay, last chance, because we're leaving. I'm picking up more over here at Evelyn Ames Hall, Stone. Sounds like a woman's voice, too. Someone from the Ames family. Well, we're back for a second night. So me and Cynic are out here for the second night. We're walking up this trail behind Stonehill that leads to the old Indian caves, and we're going to do a spirit box session, maybe hopefully get some answers. When me and Paul were in the woods by the airfield, we were doing a spirit box session. And you can barely hear it, but a voice came through on the spirit box when I asked, are you a good spirit or a bad one? And the voice very quietly said, bad. So I thought to myself, were the Ames family members bad? Were they involved in some kind of like larceny or murder? I mean, they were very wealthy, so they would get away with it. So I did some further research, and I actually found out that the Ames family came to America in the 1600s, and John Ames fought in King Philip's War. After the war, the Ames family built a Stonehill house right on top of the natives' land, so it's like a double stab in the back to the natives. So I think the natives might have cursed the Ames family, because look at all the tragedies that happened since then. You have Fredrick Ames, who had surgery and recovered fine a week later, passed away in his own home. Not to mention the 5 plane crashes in the airfield, which one of them, Fredrick Ames Jr., was involved in that caused his death. So the mist that people are seeing coming from the Ames Pond, I don't think it has anything to do with Fredrick. Actually, I think it's a sign from the natives, their calling card, to let everyone know that they're pissed, so they put a curse on the Ames family. That's what I've established. So this meter just went off, and we're hearing walking coming from the other side of the cave. That's really creepy.
We heard that meter go off, and it sounded like something like a log split in half,
Like a branch, yeah, like someone walking.
like a heavy fucking branch. Where goes he?
The meter just went off again, yeah.
I see it's not.
meter is going off in this cave. That's where it was going off, too.
Yeah.
So we're going to use the spirit box. We're going to set the meter down right here. In case anyone tries to enter the cave, we'll know there's a presence here. We're going to set the recorder down to record everything. Okay, can you speak to us? Ooh, hear that? It sounded like heavy breathing coming through the spirit box. Is that you, King Philip? Or anyone from the Wampanoag tribe? I understand you're upset about the Ames family building their estates on your land. My buddy here is part native.
Right.
Would you feel comfortable maybe speaking to him? Did you put a curse on Fredrick Ames Jr.'s plane the day he took off? Is that why he crashed? I know you fought the Ames family in the war. I'm sorry about the graffiti in your cave. So the meter keeps going off over here, so I'm going to leave the EVP recorder down. I'm going to put the meter next to the recorder. We're not intruders, we're just visitors. You don't have to be afraid of us. The meter went off once. Actually, twice. The meter went off twice.
Yeah.
Maybe
One going up, one going down.
whatever spirit is here, maybe it's scared. Yeah, it took off. Maybe if we walk away, capture something. Maybe they'll feel comfortable if we leave. So hopefully the meter will go off while we're outside the cave. You hear that? They sound like Indians? It almost sounds like something they would say during like a powwow dance. You hear that? That's somebody walking. I'm still hearing it. Hello? Did you assassinate any colonial settlers right here on the spot? Did you hide in this cave from any invaders? Whoa.
What is it?
You're trying to climb the rock, and I heard someone on here say no.
Yeah, I know.
Like they're telling you not to do it, and you're part native. Maybe they're looking out for you.
Want to communicate with me?
King Philip? Is the Ames family's spirit not passed on? Are the natives keeping you here? Has your spirit not been put to rest? So here's a map of Stonehill. Fredrick's airfield was right here. This is where he took off in his airplane. And now supposedly college campus students see like a mist coming from this pond right here. And if you look across the map, here is the path that goes up to the caves over here. So guys, it is November 6th, the anniversary of Fredrick Ames Jr.'s death. So we're waiting for the mist to come from the pond. So far, nothing, and it is pitch black. 70 degrees so far. I don't want to get too close to the edge. We're waiting for this mysterious mist. But Freddie, are you here with us tonight? Did it just say nope?
Yeah.
Did any natives put a curse on the Ames family? Is that your calling card when people see the mist?
Just heard ya.
It said yes?
Yeah.
Can you make the mist come to me?
I just thought I saw something running across the water.
Running across?
Yeah.
Like an apparition?
Yeah, and I looked over there to see if somebody was just walking. It was like, you know what I mean? But it's not. There's nobody over there.
Was it a dark apparition?
Yeah. Almost like a shadow. It was quick. I don't know.
Could be one of the campus students walking, maybe?
Well, that's why I was looking over there. But I didn't see anybody. It was like right on the water.
On the water?
On the water.
Could be a student walking and just gave off the appearance that they're on the water, because there's a lot of people leaving the campus right now.
That's what I thought at first.
Yeah.
I looked over there. I don't see nobody. I see people over there, but not over here.
Meter's fluctuating. Oh,
Right
that's
there?
scary. No, somebody walking behind us.
I work for campus police, yeah.
Oh, all right. You ever hear of the Bridgewater Triangle,
Yeah, I
Paranormal
live in it.
Investigators?
I live in it.
Oh, that's us.
So, no, I get it. What's here? What part of it is here?
You know the Ames family?
Yeah, yep.
All right.
I grew up in this town.
Okay, Fredrick Ames,
Right.
he had a passion for flying.
Yep,
His plane crashed.
right.
And they say on the anniversary of November 6th, you see like a blue mist coming
Blue
from the
mist.
pond. Yes. So we don't know if it's like his spirit or
Could be.
if the natives possessed, cursed the Ames family because they built on
Right.
this land.
That was definitely part of it. This
Yes.
was definitely Indian land, and I believe
Yeah.
a boy drowned in this pond.
Also, you know the story.
Yeah.
Even more than we do. We didn't know about the
No,
boy.
we didn't know
Yeah,
about the
so
boy.
a boy drowned here. They don't allow skating anymore here. This campus
Yep.
gets shrouded in fog more than any place around it. I mean, it happens a lot.
And his father, Freddie Sr.,
Yeah.
he died unexpectedly. He had
Yes.
surgery, and all of a
Yep.
sudden, a couple weeks later, he died. So
In the
it's-
mansion.
In this
On
mansion?
the top of the hill.
Okay.
So I go through that every night and
Yep.
check it out. You talk about spooky.
Really?
50 rooms. I mean, I've never seen anything, but people have felt and heard stuff in there.
Yeah. So if the little boy drowned, maybe there definitely is a curse on this land.
I would think so, yeah.
So guys, we are picking up a mist. Not on the pond, but over there on campus. And what's strange is, it's disappearing the later it gets. And there is no mist at all on the street. So Paul just made a good point. The mist actually seems like it's heading away from the pond, so we might have already missed it. Get it? Missed? So there you have it. The Ames family was very rich. They owned a shovel company, and that's where their success launched. Now, in this next clip, we were in the Skyhawk Airfield doing a spirit box session, and you can clearly hear a voice saying, Susanna. Now, Susanna was the mother of Oak Ames. Oak Ames eventually grew up to be a congressman. Now, that's crazy, someone calling out to Susanna. And if that wasn't crazy enough, when we were in the graveyard visiting Fredrick Ames Jr., when we were over by Evelyn Ames' tombstone, you can clearly hear a voice calling out to Fred. Let's take a listen. Now, when we were in the creepy trail over by the Skyhawk airfield, there was a cross hanging by some vines. And what was even more creepier is the fact that there was church bells going off from the Holy Cross Center right next door. It's almost as if it was a sign from God or something holy warning us that there was something evil in that trail. And that's when the meter did go off. That's weird. Look at this. So this meter just went off right here. Now I asked, are you a good spirit or a bad one? And I could hear a voice on the spirit box saying, bad, followed by a voice saying, kill. Are you a good spirit or a bad one? And then that's when the little light bulb inside my head went off, and I thought to myself that maybe the natives put a curse on the Ames family since they fought in King Philip's War and then built on top of their land. So the voices that are coming through on the spirit box are actually the voices of the natives, and they're really pissed off. So me and Seneca decided to venture out to King Philip's cave in the woods behind Stonehill, and that's when the meter went off.
The meter just went off again, yeah.
And you can hear a voice coming through on the spirit box telling us to die. So the natives clearly don't want any intruders on their land. So a lot of people think that Freddy's soul hasn't moved on, and he still haunts Stonehill. However, when me and Paul went back to Stonehill on the anniversary of Freddy's death, which was November 6th, we were doing a spirit box session over by the pond, and we asked, are you Fredrick? And you can clearly hear a voice saying, nope. Freddy, are you here with us tonight? And when I went back and I reviewed the footage, you can clearly see on camera some blue mist.
It's like right on the water.
On the water?
On the water.
So that fog, or ecto mist I should say, that everyone is seeing is clearly paranormal activity from the natives. And the weird thing is, once again, those church bells were ringing. Maybe there definitely is a curse on this land.
I would think so, yeah.
And as we were leaving, that's when the campus was getting flooded with fog. I mean, even the college campus police officer claims that this happens all the time. So guys, we are picking up a mist. Not on the pond, but over there on campus. So the legend is true. On the anniversary of Fredrick's death, there is a strange mist, and I think it's a calling card from the natives. With rich and fame comes a price, and unfortunately because of the curse, the Ames family is now paying the price.